chill in the air of the vault that was more than cold.
Sorry, that's my new cologne. It's by Polish, the North Wind.
I know, he's my cousin.
Oh, and he didn't even hook you up. Ice cold.
The air moves so strangely. I wonder if I could use that to help me get around.
Mother, no! I can change! I'll be the son you want! Forget your quest! Walk unburdened! Let Typhon take us. Undo the cruelty we have wreaked. I will live in the flame, and it will not consume me. Ares! How could you? I trusted you! Therapies, Prontis, I trusted you.
What the?
Just as you had packaged the torments of the world to so kindly give to humanity, Fenyx would trap Hepaistos's torments inside Pandora's box. His suffering, his tortured inspirations.
My kid's an artist. What can I say?
Strife, the darkest emotion that plagued Hephaistos, was trapped safely again in Pandora's box.
Strife? So his wife doesn't love him and he was forced into exile for years. That's not so bad. I'm married to Hera.
Let the fires be extinguished. Take my past. Set me free. Let me come home! I'll do anything! Anything! I will always be the disfigured god.
Despair emerged from the illuminated flame, and Fenyx was quick to return it to Pandora's box.
Look at Hephaestus. Someone like him, he should have just settled. He's the one who held Hera hostage, demanding Aphrodite's hand. I knew she would never touch him. She would be safe and unavailable. It was perfect, so I agreed. He brought despair on himself.
Its heft was heavy, as was Phoenix's worry. By retrieving these dark memories and returning them to Hephaestus, was she dooming him to misery? The question haunted her as she continued. From that flame, the malice inflicted upon Hephaestus emerged.
The forges are lit. The air should be strong enough to carry me up now.
Malice? What malice? Hephaestus had it easy.
Well, you threw him off Mount Olympus. His mother rejected him. The gods mocked him. No one invited him to dinner. Or if they did, they changed plans at the last minute.
I'm busy, Prometheus. It happens.
Mother! Father! Please stop! I'll behave! I promise! is, Aphrodite? Just talk to me.
So cold all of a sudden. I almost feel sad.
Vengeance seethed, as did the rage that comes with it. You see, for every misdeed you put upon him, Hephaestus let his rage burn, channeling it into a force for good. His many creations.
Life was never going to be easy for the boy. I was trying to make him strong. I didn't realize how much I hurt him.
Malice, strife, despair, and vengeance merged, and together became Hephaestus's locked-away essence made whole.
Hephaestus! I'm back! And I have your essence! Hephaestus?
Phoenix hoped Hephaestus was at the Hall of the Gods.
Little automaton man.
Yes, gigantic lady?
I say this is all over. We commission you to restore the golden isle to its former glory. But with more paintings.
Another appreciator? Things are really coming up me lately.
Cheap, hideous art splayed across the once beautiful land. I shall call the project Get Rid of My Husband. GROMH for short. I'm still working on the name. You have to come up with something short and snappy that people can chant.
You're here! When I came out of the vault, I thought something happened.
Something's always happening.
Something bad. How did you get here?
I might have helped. You made my winged helmet and sandals. I saved you and brought you here. So, you know, we're even.
He thinks we met before. Shh, just play along. Yes! Your sandals! I'm glad you like your sandals.
Oh, I tried. Did you find his essence?
You sure you're ready for this?
Nothing bad has ever happened ever. Why would it start now?
Father of invention, lend me your sword, your spear, your arrow. Transform the darkness to light our way.
Welcome back, old friend.
You okay, big guy?
I remember everything.
Give it time. There's one thing I still don't understand. With no memory, how did you leave clues leading to Typhon's vault?
Not Typhon's. Mine. I suffered so long, I was so tired. Before Typhon came, I used Pandora's box many times to trap my inner torments in that vault. I had a system. I created the clues so I could find my way back. Typhon found me defenseless. I let that monster turn me into one of my automatons. I even enjoyed it.
Because automatons feel nothing at all. But your clues, you should have been able to retrieve your own essence.
Steropis and Brontes, my assistants, double-crossed me. They took the first clue, the one directing me to light the forge fires, and burned it.
No, there's nothing more evil than irony.
In doing so, they made sure my prison was permanent.
I know those names. Each is a legendary Cyclops. If I find them, I will make sure they pay for what they did.
Good. They stole armor I'd been forging. Consider it yours. And, speaking of payment, I at least owe this much. You're going to need it for what we must do next. We're going to steal something.
Oh, yes!
To protect hope from the clumsiness and sorrow of mortals, Zeus hid its fragile form somewhere near my forge. There, behind the locked door, hope waits. We must release it.
If we're talking heist, I'm interested.
I hid the key in the northeast of the Forge Lands, in a shrine.
Let me guess. Under the mat? The best place to hide something.
But even if I can steal the key and find the hidden chamber near the forge, how do we release Hope?
Together. That box is now ready for its task. May the light of 1,000 forges guide your way.
Deep in the chasms, Brontes, the lurking betrayer, awaited.
Hephaestus' assistant? Who made my thunder? The first time I met him at a party, his eye followed me everywhere I went. It was awkward. I had to leave early.
Can't let me build tension, can you?
Cyclops, there must be a snarky one-eyed joke.
Or you could, you know, applaud the warrior on her achievement.
Shield bearer.
Fenyx came upon Steropes, once guardian of the automatons, now reduced to a sentinel of Typhon.
See you in Hades, Steropes.
Of course you didn't. He only made your lightning.
It was shoddy work. You know I didn't tip. This is hopeless.
Fenyx is about to rectify that situation. That hope was retrieved.
What I did to protect what little hope was left in this world. It was too fragile to be trusted with confessors, let alone mankind.
And yet, look at them now. Your son is stronger than you ever believed him to be. As is Fenyx.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry. To hear about your automatons falling to Typhon.
I've lost much.
You were always so much better with them than you were.
I guess fortunes used to marry us wasn't the smartest move.
I'm glad you've realized that. So now we can move past it.
I'm not letting go. I love you.
Love isn't a one-way thing. If you truly loved me, you'd realize that.
You've come back.
Hope in hand.
May it spread wide. You've brought so much more to this old god than hope. I doubted my worth. Everyone did. But that doubt did not make me weak. It made me strong. I was the greatest creator to ever plunge metal into flame. For my doubts always forced me to push myself to greater heights. Because of you, I am that again. And maybe a little prouder for it.
Anything's better than arting, right?
I commit myself to rebuilding this world with you. And when this is over, maybe you could help me destroy some of that art. You are the first friend I've had in a long, long time. The first of many. Thank you, young Phoenix.
May the light of 1,000 forges guide your way, big guy.
May the light of 1,000 forges guide your way.
Let me know if you're in the market for anything.
Well, I'm here. In a temple dedicated to the gods who don't like me.
They just don't understand you. Talk to them. They'll get the crafty inventor angle in no time.
Hermes is right. Just be yourself.
Don't do that. Keep that for your art. What kind of advice is that? You want him to end up on a neighborhood watch list?
Your wife is a lovely woman, for the most part.
She wouldn't want you calling her that.
Lovely?
My wife.
Have Having Athena fight with us against Typhon will be a great help, don't you think?
A decisive goddess like her never lets feelings get to her. She'll be level-headed.
Emotions aren't all bad, Hephaestus.
I know. I just have so many. And she seems to have so few. And they're under control. She's Zeus's favorite for a reason. The fact that she hasn't cried on his ropes is probably a plus.
He's got a point.
Have you been handling animals for Aphrodite?
How did you know?
You smell of fur. She always smelled like that when she forgot to scent herself with rosé.
Oh, I know what to get her for her birthday now. No one else gets her perfume.
I'm talking about the wine that she drinks. To tolerate my presence, she says.
Big guy's having a hard time today.
Aphrodite's back to her old self. Sorry, Hephaestus.
I'm staring my inadequacy right in the face.
Want me to blindfold you? I have one close by for reasons.
Good to see Athena back to her old self. You know, I gave birth to her.
If by gave birth, you mean split Zeus's head open with an axe, then yes.
It was so easy. No complications. I would totally do it again in a heartbeat.
Better make sure they knock up the axes.
Beep, boop, beep, error.
Got you.
Phoenix, my dear. It seems you finally come across my husband, Hephaestus. Don't tell him, but when Typhon transformed him, I loved the new look.
Yeah, he went from Greek god to geek god.
Very industrial revolution chic.
What's an industrial whatever?
Wait a couple millennia. It's going to be huge. Everyone will be there. And you? You'll fit right in.
I'm not even going to be alive in a couple millennia. Yeah.
I really don't understand Hephaestus' obsession with baubles. I'd be standing right in front of him, and he would forget to look. He was so worried about forging Pandora's box, he didn't see the box right in front of him. Phoenix, you're not listening to me talk about myself. What's wrong?
I don't know. I freed Hope, but somehow I feel less like a hero, and more like I'm just being controlled by some outside force. You know?
It's almost like there's someone in the distant future manipulating all of us.
Okay, you know what, Hermes? This is why we don't share more. You're paranoid about everything.
Yeah, maybe you and Hephaestus should focus on something a little more real.
Hate to break it to her, but those ain't real.
Y'all hopeless.
Don't think I haven't noticed how much you've been helping Athena.
You're not jealous.
Me? Never.
Who's to say the reason I'm helping Athena isn't because I learned selflessness and compassion from you?
Really, Phoenix's heroic deeds could all be because of you, if you think about it.
Even if you don't think about it, really. In a way, I'm the real hero.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Well, carry on then.
You know if you're in the market for anything.
You'd be proud of me, I think.
We'll see about that.
I concocted this whole plan to return Hephaestus to his true form, and the plan went off without a hitch.
From what I hear, the forge exploded with evil automatons, and Hermes found him wandering around lost, with no you to be seen.
Oof, when you put it that way.
Well, at least there's hope.
That's nice of you to say, but I'm not sure there is.
Literally. You brought back hope. So, all in all, not bad.
Hey, so, about Hephaestus.
Do you think I need to go over there and talk to him? Please say no.
I wouldn't.
He's still going through a lot. I might wait for him to come to you.
Right. Wouldn't want to be insensitive. But I'll just stay here, politely ignoring. I mean, waiting. What does Hermes do around here all day?
So, Hephaestus and I were talking.
Good, good.
Well, maybe good. What about?
My plans and his inventions. I intend to topple Typhon. He suggested forging golden dolphins who breathe fire.
But dolphins swim underwater.
So, not good.
Not good. But give us time. We're going to come up with something. With a little more intel on Typhon's plans, we'll be able to counteract whatever he's doing.
They're just still flying at my hair. I think they're looking for more apples. Where's Ares' spear when you need it?
There were charming aspects to being an automaton. Like pretending I was an inanimate object.